Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl, Ginger Fox here, and I'm gonna be reading some Decorum Book 3. I almost said Book 2 by accident. Book 3. Uh, Chapter 1 Family Matters. At long last, you and your lover are getting married, but will mysterious stranger stop the wedding bells? Can you still get your happily ever after? Oh god, what's gonna happen? Is it who? Wait, I'm still confused. I have no idea what's going on. You can import your save file from the Decorum Book 2. This lets you carry over important news. I don't think it's the Duke, right? Would you like to import? Import now. Welcome to Decorum Book 3. Before your adventure can continue, you must choose a look befitting the characters of each other. And how would you like to style your hair? It's like this. It's good like that. Finish. What do you think? Are you ready to continue your journey? Yes, I am. Nope. Pleased to see you again, Countess Claire Mills of Edgewater. One final matter to attend to before we continue. Is it true you are engaged in person? Yes. All the best to you, Miss Parsons Lady. You are all set to your next journey. We are putting you in your previous outfits begin, but you will have an opportunity to change soon. For now. Book 3, Chapter 1, Family Matters. Let's go. Knock, knock, knock. Well, someone open it. I wonder who it could be. The noise echoes through the grand upper assembly rooms as Mr. Chambers slowly makes his way to the door. The night's events flood through your head. Do Butchers, you are hereby stripped of all your lands and titles. You will be taken to London at once and stand trial for high treason. Did he actually get away? You can't take my title from me. It's my birthright. I am the Queen of England, Mr. Richards, and I can do as I please. Is he back? A man second only to the Duke in terms of villainy and influence, Sir Gideon Payne. He's gone. But how? He can't be gone because he can't have been here. Sir Gideon Payne was exiled from England years ago. I would like to thank you by officially declaring you Countess Claire, mistress of the Edgewater estate. Your Majesty, my father would be so happy. I will carry you in my heart as my one and only love forevermore. If only you will marry me, if not in law, then in heart, in soul, in spirit. Mr. Chambers opens the door, pulling you out of the night's memories. Gasps ripple through the crowd as a shadowy figure steps into the light. Wait, that... You're supposed to be dead. Is it Harry? You carefully study the man who stands before you. It's Harry, isn't it? I've seen your face before, in the gallery portraits, but was it the scar? I'm Viscount Harry Fordale. Harry? I take it you're my sister, Lady Claire Mills, was it? It's Countess Claire of Edgewater now. Viscount Harry, my brother. I've always wondered about you since my arrival at Edgewater. You have? Very much so, and now that you're here, we can be a family. Yet not a complete one, with father gone. Harry. Viscount Harry's gaze turns to a tearful Countess Henrietta. Her mouth quivers as he smiles faintly at her. Mother, I'm home. Are you truly? This can't. Countess Henrietta hesitates as she reaches out to touch her son's face. When she comes in contact, she immediately embraces him, letting out a loud sob. My Harry, my son, you're here. Briar leans over and whispers to you. I don't think I've seen Countess Henrietta cry before. I thought surely her heart was made of stone. I'm not certain I believe her sincerity. There has to be a catch. But, sir, how are you alive? We went to your funeral. We grieved. I never thought I would see that handsome face again. Mr. McAllister takes a step from the crowd into the large circle that's formed. Miss Parsons, Miss Sutton, you can't blame me. It's my fault. I forbid you to say such things. This was my choice. Edmund, you knew your brother was alive, and you didn't say anything? I had no other choice but to enlist him and Bishop Monroe. If anyone else knew, they would be in danger and put my own mission at risk. Wait, your mission? What happened? Somebody explain what's going on. My lord, I think we all wish to know where you've been the past year. To sum up, I've been serving king and country undercover in France to ensure Napoleon's allies were no longer a threat. So, you're a spy? That's putting it lightly. I must ask. I highly doubt you will understand, but I couldn't put my family in harm's way. I could have met the sharp end of a blade at any moment. Every sip of wine could have been my last. My supposed death was the only way to ensure that wasn't the life for you all. And yet, you're here now. Does this mean we are in danger? No, I took care of my enemies. They will not return. Besides, I could not allow Edgewater to become part of Duchy Carrington if I could put a stop to it. Well, now that you are here, perhaps you'll be able to attend my wedding to Mr. Chambers in a few months' time. Suppose if I came for one wedding, I can remain for the other. I'm simply glad to see you're safe, brother, and it looks like the boar's mark on you has healed quite well. Perhaps if you told the truth in the first place, that scar would be non-existent. You didn't lie about the boar attack? Then why? But before you can utter another word, Candace hurriedly wraps her arm around Vincent Harry and ushers him out. Come, Harry, we have much to discuss, and I should like some time with my son. Mr. McAllister tries to follow, but his mother glares at him. You can remain here, Edmund, seeing as you knew this whereabouts this entire time. You don't need this time with him. Oh, yes, I see. Mr. McAllister stalks off to the corner of the room, while Mrs. Parsons pulls you away from the crowd. I can't believe Harry is back. He's certainly the last person I ever thought to walk through those doors. I would have sooner guessed King George III or the ghost of your own father before Harry. Annabelle. Oh, that's a very good question. I don't know. I don't want to be. I can imagine anyone would argue if it was officially called off. You're right, Harry will understand. So no, I have decided I'm not engaged to him. Your eyes flick to Mr. McAllister alone in the corner. He sighs heavily, then takes a hearty gulp of his port. Poor Mr. McAllister. I can't believe his own mother snubbed him so coldly. Really? Because I have no hesitation believing that, but you shouldn't have to feel so alone right now. Come, perhaps we can provide him with a little comfort. Miss Parsons follows your lead over to Mr. McAllister. He barely looks out as you approach. Mr. McAllister, how are you doing? Does it matter? If my own mother doesn't care about me, why should you? Bless me. I know you care. You always have. And I always will. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. It's still difficult to process. Miss Parsons sat down next to Mr. McAllister, her eyes pleading with him. Mr. McAllister, what happened with Vincent Harry? I need to know. How is he alive? We all have so many questions. Mr. McAllister studies you and Miss Parsons, then stumbles through his words. It's complicated. We were hunting. There was a boar. Edmund, run! Get out of here! Ack! Harry, no! I rolled as quick as I could and shot the boar. But I was too late. Vincent Harry was... He was... Mr. McAllister shakes the memory out of his head, bringing himself back to the present. It was a long time ago. I shouldn't trouble you with the details. Please, sir, tell us the truth. We want to know. Isn't that right, Countess Clare? I'll admit I am rather curious. If you really want to know what happened, what I've been keeping secret, I'll tell you. Do I have to pay diamonds for that? Leave him be. He probably don't even want to talk about it. I like to hear, but you look like you could use some time alone, Mr. McCaster. Thank you for your consideration. Besides, it's getting late. I should retire to the townhouse for the evening. Don't you want to know, though? Yes, but it's a story I should hear from Victor Harry, not Mr. Castor. Oh, fine, if you insist. Not long after, you call your carriage and leave the party winding down at the upper assembly rooms. Soon Miss Parsons escorts you back to Mr. Richard's former farmhouse. You step out of the carriage and look out at the large building in front of you. I must admit, the place already has a better outlook now that Mr. Richards isn't around. I don't think I'll tire of hearing him called Mr. Richards for a long while. The two of you enter the grand, empty house, taking in the quiet parlor around you. Annabelle, do you hear that? No? Exactly. We're alone, and no one can change that. Alone and engaged. A smile widens across Miss Parsons' face. She picks you up and spins you around the room. Annabelle. She sits you down and pulls you tight into a tight embrace. Forgive me, but I cannot contain my happiness any longer. I have spent far too long hoping and desiring that we can be together, and now we will be forever. Even if we are not wed in law, we shall be in my heart. The person kisses you tenderly, then goes to light a fire as you bask in the empty parlor. To think soon everything will be wedding planning. I'm most looking forward to. In such a short time, I met so many people. I want us all to celebrate together. All I need is you, and the day will be complete. Parsons goes to stoke the fire, now burning brightly. I suspect wedding planning will be a stark contrast to fending off Mr. Richards and Sir Gideon. To think Sir Gideon conspired with Mr. Richards to take the throne. What did he honestly expect to gain? It's a shame Queen Charlotte did not see Sir Gideon with her own eyes. If only I had proof to make her... Wait, that's it. What is? You lost me, Claire. Queen Charlotte didn't believe me with Sir Gideon without proof, but his stains must be here. Within a moment's hesitation, you rush out to Sir Gideon's chambers. You find the room completely empty. The tables are empty, the drawers are completely cleared, and the bed is hastily made. No, he's gone. Everything of his is gone. We don't have any proof that he was ever here. No one will believe Sir Gideon Payne was ever in England. You sailed back to the parlor, shoulders slumped. Miss Parsons closes the door quietly behind her. I am truly sorry, Claire. If only Queen Charlotte recognized him, everything would have been different. He must have changed his appearance since his exile. His portrait in the newspaper clipping was quite different. I suppose a lot can change in 20 years. However, he was so close. You could taste victory. I can imagine he would stop at that. It's only a matter of time before we feel the reach of his power again. I don't like the idea of you staying here all alone. I can take care of myself, Annabelle. I am Countess Claire, after all. Can I not worry about my darling fiancé? I like it when you call me that. And Parsons slinks around your waist, moving closer to you. Your safety is important to me. I don't want Sir Gideon to come back to find you alone, or... And Parsons swallows her, clenching her jaw. I don't wish that either. I'll admit, the idea that he knows where I'm residing frightens me a little, but I don't know what else to do. Let me stay. I won't let anything happen to you, and I'm sure we could find some way to enjoy the evening together. And pray tell, what did you have in mind? Miss Parsons whispers in your ear, sending shivers down your spine. Something to make this night unforgettable. When I'm through, my name will be all you can think. Oh God, you propose quite the offer. She's... Thank you, but I think I can manage tonight. I'm certain Sir Gideon won't appear, but if he does, he'll never be able to get in. I don't think we need a sex scene in this. I don't think we need that. I assure you, I can handle myself. I know you can. Only one more reason why I love you. If Parsons opens the front door, then turns back to look at you. Good night, my darling Claire. Good night, Annabelle. I'm gonna stop the video there, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. As always, stay safe and take care. Love you all. Bye bye.